Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Alien here. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Cold War video. I almost said Modern Warfare video. Now in this one, I'm going to be giving you guys a quick little video. It's kind of like a new series I'm starting. It's called Zombie Quick Tips. Alright, now in this one, I'm going to be ranking the top 5 tiers. Like, I'm going to be giving you the order of how I think, in my personal opinions, which is the best, which ones you should go for, what you should level up first, what you should save for later, and what's good, and what scenarios it's good for. Alright, now without further ado, let's start this video. Alright, so I'm gonna start this video off doing number 5 and work towards number 1. Number 5 is going to be obviously the lowest. Number 1's the best. Alright. Now, I've used this one a little bit. I haven't used it as much as the rest of them. And so I'm not like as in depth with it. Or adept with it, I should say. So, the energy mine I'm going to have to place at number 5 here. For the simple reason that I just don't find it super useful. I mean, it's basically like a proximity mine from what it seems like. Oh, it's basically a proximity mine. And yeah, you just kind of set it somewhere and then you run back to it and have it blow up. So, if you guys like a proximity mine, that would be the one for you. But for me, I'm going to have to say that that is number 5. I just don't think it's that useful. Now, number 4. I'm gonna have to say is this right here, this Frost Blast. Now the Frost Blast is actually not bad. It's not bad. It slows down the enemies, and then slowed enemies also take additional damage. Alright, and you can see when you level it up what it does. You know, blast, it makes them longer, it increases the charge, and it doubles the size of the blast, you know? That all sounds good. But at the end of the day, for my playstyle, the Frost Blast is not what I go for. These are my opinion, like I said. But this is my opinion, but what I think you should do. So, yeah, this is good and all, but I just don't think it's like the top tier zombie field upgrade. So, yeah. Now number 3. Now these top 3. I guess you guys could kind of guess which ones would be my top 3. Now, all these are really good, and they kind of come in their own scenario. Alright, number 3. Like I was saying, number 3, right here. Alright, what is it? What is it? It is Healing Aura. Or Aura. Now, this one's actually really good. It revives your teammates. It heals them. You know, if you guys are low, they're about to die, you just heal up. And, yeah. You can also see it beams knock down normal enemies. So like normal enemies, they get knocked down from a beam, and then it stuns special and elite enemies. So special enemies, those would be like heavy zombies and stuff like that. I think dogs too maybe. And then elites would be the boss zombie, the Megaton, you know. And look, it also revives your down teammates. Now it's not good for solo at all. So if you're doing solo, do not use this, okay? Unless maybe you just want this upgrade, the level 2 upgrade out of it. But for group play, it is pretty useful to have at least one of your players having this, especially if you're running a 4-man team. Now number 2, here we go guys. Now this one I would actually place as my number 1. But I would think that you guys would like number 1 a little bit better. Just for the simple reason that it comes in a little bit more handy than Ring of Fire might, because yeah, Ring of Fire is number 2. Now this is super good. Super good. It's my favorite field upgrade. But like I said, number 1 is just a little bit better for most scenarios. Most people, or they're just gonna find it better. But yeah, this thing, it turns you into a freaking god. You just lay everything out, and you just destroy everything. Even the Megaton, you'll rip it up with like a regular gun. Like, you don't need the ray gun. You just got whatever you got, and you're gonna do shit ton of damage to him. I didn't want to curse, but you're gonna do a shit ton of damage to him. Just destroy him. You're gonna destroy whatever, and whatever comes into your fire, they're gonna get fucking hurt. They're gonna get burned, man. You ever heard of the stand my ground law? You know, you draw a circle around yourself, and if anyone comes inside that, they're dead. Yeah, that's the ring of fire. Anyone comes inside that ring, they're dead. By your hands, and your hands alone. Okay? Now, number one, let's get into it. Number one is the Aether Shroud. Why is the Aether Shroud number one? Because, dude, it gets you out of so many scenarios, especially when you're first learning this map, you know, or whatever new map comes out, whether it be a new map or an old map. That's also going to be a future video, but, you know, you don't need to know about that. It gets you out of scenarios. Maybe you're doing a train and you don't know all the spots. You're trying to get close to a tree or the tank can spawn or something, and you clip it and you get stuck on that. Well, you know what? You can Aether Shroud and you'll teleport out of there. And you know what? Now the zombies don't know where you are, and your gun just reloaded, so you can spray the shit out of them. Boom. Done. You're saved. All these other perks, you'd be dead. Besides maybe Ring of Fire, but that's still a iffy one. Aether Shroud is a guarantee save in those situations, okay? And that is why I recommend it as the number one field upgrade for most players, okay? So without further ado, if you guys like that video, don't forget to drop a fat like on that video. And while you're down there dropping a fat like on that video, please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And, alright guys, smell you later.